Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just realized that I've been calling Christa by the wrong name for my last two episode reviews. And I'll try and be calling her Christa from now on, but it's just so weird for me. For those of you who watched my last two videos, I'm sorry. I think you'll even forget what I referred to her as. But to anyone watching this for the first time, don't go back, don't watch it. Yes, I know it's kind of a mixed bag. I want you to watch it, but no, I referred to Christa by the wrong name. And I don't believe it's that much of a spoiler, but I did promise you guys I'd keep it 100 fresh, no ruining anything. So she's Christa, she's Christa, she's Christa. Don't forget that. I am on point with this episode reviews. My god, they're just coming out on freaking time. Okay, this episode starts out where I left off with Connie in his village. He's saying, no one's here, everyone's dead. There, tears, boohoo. But then there's a titan on his house that's just freaking everyone out. Because, like I said, when I first read this, I didn't even know what to think. It just didn't make any sense. And then one of the scouts came and was like, well, do you see there's no blood? And it's impossible for titans to come to a place and there not to be any blood. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. When I read it, I was like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I even think I thought of it before they said it, that where's the decimation, where are the corpses? Then the male leader, the one that's leading their little unit, he pointed out that, well, if they went out, why are the horses still there? And when I was reading that, my heart just beat and I was like, oh shit, that's true. Because you just don't know what's going on. You can't predict it. You don't know what the hell is up. And as they turn to leave, the Titan said, welcome home. And the look on Connie's face was priceless. And Rainer is just like, dude, we got a mission, we gotta go. And I'm not gonna comment on this part. I'm not gonna say why, because that can be spoiler in and of itself. But it's all just so, yeah, get your head in the game. But come on, somebody must have heard that Titan speak. That thing is huge. When I mumble, somebody hears what I'm saying. When that thing speaks, nobody does. That's impossible. We go to Christa's unit with the leaders and everything, and Ymir is just saying, we need to leave. We're not ready for this. We're not geared up. And the woman is just like, I need somebody to relay a message. So yeah, that's you. You're my little dove bird, so stay here. Christa. Oh yeah, I actually paused for a moment saying, okay, did I just say the wrong name? Okay, no. Christa and Ymir have a little moment of talking, and I thought her name was Christa with a K. Oh, let's see. No, it's a K. They were talking, Christa asking Ymir, why are you here? I joined the scouts because I wanted to, but you were always trying to egg me onto the military police. Why are you here? And I'm like, we have Eren 2.0 over here. Doesn't know when someone is in love with them. And it was kind of creepy to me. Creepy in the sense that in my society we do not accept gays, not in the slightest. Like, if you are gay, I think I've said this before, if you're gay and you come out as gay, the townsfolk will burn you alive. So there's that. So as I was reading it, I won't say I'm against it or anything, but I was just reading it. It was a foreign concept to me back then, but now I'm used to seeing gay, bisexual, and everything in the media. Why am I talking about this? Christa is just happy because Ymir confirms to her that I'm not here because of you, I'm here because of me. And I'm like, the classic thing where you say something to make the other person feel better, even though it's not true. And that's right. I think both of them were in the top 10. Wow, all these people that were in the top 10 did not go to the military police. They just followed the scouts. And coincidence upon coincidence, it's within them that all this fuckery is happening, and there are people within them that have all these secrets, and the coincidence is uncanny, people. Don't worry, I think 3 episodes down the line you get it. What I predicted to happen in this episode didn't happen, which solidifies the fact of what I thought of when I was reading the manga. There were so many chapters that were just dragging on, like nothing was actually happening. And like I said, for each episode is 3 chapters. So this was 3 chapters of basically nothing. Well, reading it must have been fun because I'm just getting the little tingle in my head of like memories. We see whatever her name is. Oh god, I forgot. Let me check it out. Oh yeah, Rico. She took down a Titan rather easily. She had some sweet moves, granted, but I feel those moves were wasted on that tiny ass Titan and all the cannons and everything. And I'm like, that's a little overkill for one Titan. Then we push over to a part of the episode that I just loved reading in the comics so much, and they portrayed it so well here, even better because you can hear the breathing. This person is walking in the dark. You're looking for a breach in the wall, and you know Titans can come upon you. And at this point, as we're all watching it, like, you know, if you watch the episode, there hasn't been a breach in the wall, but as you're reading it, my heart was pounding like, oh my god, they're gonna reach it. Titans are gonna swarm you. You're gonna die. And you can feel the claustrophobia. You can feel his fear, how he's gonna go insane. And I was like, if it was me, I would have gone mad by now, because I hate the dark. I hate the idea of something jumping at me in the dark. And you're on a horse, you have this torch, you have this little circle of light, and as you're walking, whatever comes in, as the grass is coming in, I think I'd freak the fuck out. And you can see all the imagery of Titans in his head, and I'm like, why did you actually pick this job? Then as they're creeping along, they meet the other unit, and you can just see the confusion, like, did you see a breach? No. Did you? No. Then what? They said, okay, we gotta go back, we gotta check, we gotta make sure. Then one of them was like, if only there was moonlight. And of course the moon just happened to come out of the clouds. Come on, this is the real world, people. When you want something, the universe just gives it to you. They find a castle, they set up, they settle down, we go back to Hange and those crew, talking about how the wall is made up of hardened Titan skin. Well, no duh, because Armin already said that. Armin is the brains of this operation. Then Hange will put up a theory that if Eren could go to this place and Wall Maria and seal it up. Well, they want him to seal up Wall Rose, then see if they can seal up Wall Maria. And Armin, I think, wants to talk, but Hange is just covering his mouth saying, no, let me do it. I want to be the one to make the review. And when they asked Eren, can you do it? Eren's here thinking, really contemplating, and when he's about to say how he feels, Levi just like, you do not have a say in this matter. You are sealing that wall, whether you like it or not. Sit your ass down. They get to, oh dear god, how do I pronounce this thing? Well, Hange says Ermi Yakada. So it's probably Erme, Ershme, Ermich. Oh god, I give up. Ermi Yakada. That's the district name. Let's move on. So I was actually confused with how things were, because when the wall was breached, they didn't breach it from a point like Shiganshina, like Eren's hometown. So they just went to another side and then entered in. So the people within that city are basically fucked. Or maybe they evacuated the city and everybody's already within Wall Rose and that city is just not habitated. I don't know. But this Ermiyakada, it's the breach point. It's the little circle poking out of Wall Rose, on the Wall Sina that goes into Wall Rose. So that's where they're going to go out into the Titan land. Oh god, I think I'll put up a diagram so you guys can understand what I'm saying, because even I almost confused myself at that point. The pastor comes out, sees all the people's faces, and he just has a change of heart. Cliche. I'm sorry, you guys, but it's really cliche. And Levi has this scene of we'll all get gobbled up in their stinky mouths. All of humanity will be devoured as one, which was a nice little way of saying it. Hange freaks out like, are you still not gonna help us, you bastard? Well, thanks for nothing. Oh god. But he basically tells them, this is a decision I cannot make on my own. And I'm like, what do you mean? You can tell them. Yeah, maybe let's say 4 of you were there and you have the secret. You can tell them the secret. You don't need the other 3 to make the decision. I know, I've spilled a lot of secrets in my day. I'm not good at keeping secrets, you guys. I'm just a blabbermouth, as you can tell from my YouTube channel. Sasha comes in trying to give them news, but they all just ignore her for what the pastor is trying to say. He's saying there's this girl, she's a 104th cadet, she might know the truth, go to her. I gotta keep my mouth shut. Like, I try so hard not to leak anything, and if I do, please scold me in the comments. So the pastor reveals who he is. He says the girl, then Sasha just bursts in. And at that moment, I think everybody would think, oh my god, he's talking of Sasha, but nope. When he explains who he is, Hange doesn't know the person, and everybody in the she asks the main three who the person is, and everybody has a different way of remembering who she is. Eren just sees her as the smallest one, like weak. Armin just sees her as this really cute person. She has long golden hair and she's cute. And Mikasa just says she's the one that's always with Ymir. And I'm surprised Hange knows Ymir and not Christa, because Christa is beautiful. She stands out in a crowd. Like, these three identify her as, okay, she's that small one, she's that beautiful girl, and she's the one that's always hanging around that other person. Like, it's just, well, I think Armin will remember Christa more because she did save his life in a way. Oh god, and when they rewarded Sasha with a potato, I'm like, come on, you just had to push the potato girl line, you just couldn't help yourselves. We go back to a scene in the castle with Ymir talking to Rainer. And oh my god, that look on her face. Me, a manga reader, I'm just like, oh, so this is when that happened. Like, there's some things I still don't know the answer to, people, or I was never cleared up on, or because it took so long to explain it, I even forgot I had the question. So watching this little interaction just sparked that little thing in my head where also this is where it began, or this is what that meant. I don't believe what I just said was a spoiler. Oh my god, I'm so spoiler conscious. I feel like I'm ruining this review, but one of the scouts that's geared up, one of the leaders, comes running down like, you guys, we have trouble, and oh my god, that is some big huge trouble. What? I'd be having a straight up panic attack, people. There's nothing to do. The beast titan is over there, huge and hulking, and I'm gonna hold back what I want to say. I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say. I'm actually holding my throat right now. Everyone, I think Connie was the one that even dubbed him the beast titan, and they're all just trapped. There's nothing to do. But oh my god, look at that titan booty though. Okay, they're trapped, there's nothing to do, and the most claustrophobic inducing thing is that the main scouts are on their way. They even chose the same castle to go to. So you're just here like, okay, run. These horses should just turbo their way there. Run, help them run now. We see the titan, that one of the titans that had Mike just slam himself into the tower, and I'm like, they're done. They're done. You see the smaller titans trying to push their way into the building, and I'm like, how do you know pushing yourself through there will get you to the humans that are up there? So they might have a little form of intelligence. The beast titan claws his way up the wall like how Annie tried to do. So maybe that's how he got in, and now he's trying to get out. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything there, but he's trying to get out because, come on you guys, obviously the beast titan wasn't here before, so he's going back to somewhere. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave that. The people with the ODM gear, like, let's show off our ODM gear, and they just attack, and I'm like, god damn it, there's only 2 minutes left, you can't really do anything in this span of time. The scouts are actually trying, and I'm like, would you guys go already? But Levi is saying, wait, I need to say something. And you can say it while you're on your horse, damn you. But he basically says, Armin, you're smart, use your brains. Mikasa, you're talented, and you love Eren, so protect him. And Eren, don't lose control, we can't afford another mistake. And they just go, the horses riding, the moonlight, in the background, the scene just spectacular. And I'm just like, oh, why did they have to end here? And they're on the good part. I'm just sad for you guys. Well, I'm sad for myself because I also want to see what's gonna happen next animated. But yeah, you guys must really be left on a cliffhanger. It must suck for you. The Titans, there actually so much of them, more than I actually thought there would be. there would be, but a decent amount, because by the time they were going across the wall and they didn't see any titans, I basically thought, okay, they killed all of them, the ones that appeared within the wall. We see some action shots, but nothing here basically explains what's going to happen. I think whoever tried to watch the end just screwed themselves over, because I'm sure they're just more confused right now than they ever thought possible. And I'm sorry. Oh god, my back hurts. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm still recording this video. Anyway, thanks y'all so much for clicking to watch. Please let me know in the comments what you think, what you predict. Let me know if my reviews are actually leaning too far into spoiler, or if there should be just some moments where I just shut the hell up. Let me know, and if you want, I can clear anything you want. If you actually want spoilers, like I said, I'd be happy to give them to you, but I'm not a person who likes to spoil things for people. So even if I say something that you feel like, deceiver, no, baby boo, no, I didn't say anything that will ruin the experience or will, I don't know, make this thing less enjoyable for you, because I'm just saying little tidbits that link 1 and 2 together, but it doesn't really give you the answer of 3. Was that just math? I should sign off now. Anyway, thanks all so much for clicking to watch. Please don't forget to read my books on Wattpad, support me on Patreon, and follow me on Twitter. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay awesome. This is TV. See? Signing out.